So today I met somebody doing manual labor at the construction site, and then they were digging the foundation, they're trying to build. And he goes forward and asks me, he says, "How is your dad?" Okay. I'm like, "Yeah, my dad is fine." He said he knows my dad and he called my dad's name and all. My dad's in his 70s right now. So this man is probably in his late 40s to early 50s. And then he's a labor on the site. My dad used to be an engineer, a civil engineer, so I could understand he knew my dad. That means probably he worked with my dad at some point. My dad is retired now from active work. And then I looked at him under the sun, at that age and at that stage, and I'm wondering what happened, you know, not in a derogatory manner or in a demeaning one, but I'm wondering, were there some choices you're supposed to make? Why is he still a laborer? Why is he not probably the medicine or maybe probably a foreman now after all this years and all this while? And that brings me to what I want to be talking about today, and it's the daily cost nobody talks about. I want to ask you, what is the true cost of remaining the same? What is the true cost of being the way you are and not making any changes? Have you sat down to think about it? If nothing changes in the next 5 years, what will your life look like? I want you to see that future. You keep doing the same thing you're doing right now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I ask again, what opportunities, income, or relationship are you already losing by staying where you are today? What advancement, what opportunities, because you refused to make any change? You're just going the same way. You're just the same thing that's happening. You're repeating the same tape. I want to ask again, say, when you compare, who you are now with who you know you could become, what is the gap truly costing you every single day? The thing is, there's a nagging feeling that a lot of times we have about our lives, and we feel that we are capable of so much, yet we are not there yet. That nagging feeling you have is a sense, is a signal. Is a signal that you need to be more. Is a signal that you should not settle for less. You should not settle where you are. You should push to be more. So I think that's another reason why God gave us this insatiety. Everybody wants more. Even the richest people, they want more. I think it's because God has put in us that, so we don't settle. We don't settle. We keep working on ourselves, to improve. There's a saying that said the day you stop learning, you start dying. There's a quote like that. And then I ask you, what is the true cost of remaining the same? I love to use weight loss a lot because that's one thing that truly shows the picture. You are gaining weight. You're doing the same thing. You're eating the same food. You're taking the same soda. You're not doing any exercise. And then you keep going and you're gaining weight. And you want the weight to come down, but you're not doing anything. What do you think will happen? Guess what? Let me tell you what will happen. You don't even have to guess. You're going to gain more weight. And nothing will change. Another year will pass. And you still be the same. And the worst part is, you're not getting better. You're not staying stagnant, but you're actually getting worse. And that's the question I have to ask you. What is the true cost of remaining the same? This is a cost that nobody really talks about. This is a cost that a lot of times we don't look at it. But the truth is, if you take time to look at this cost and count it, oh yes, you will get the motivation you need to become better. I ask again, what is the true cost of you remaining the same? Have you sat down to look at it? Have you sat down to check it? Because in life, nothing good happens by default. Nothing good happens by default. When you understand that fact, then you know that it's on me. It's on me. I'm the one to do it. Have you noticed how a lot of times the things that truly make us better, they are not like on a mountaintop that we have to climb. They are not, we don't have to go down to the depths of the sea. They're actually things within, things around. They are reachable. So if we keep making excuses and keep doing the same thing, nothing changes. It's just like the way people make excuses about bad governance or the economy and all. Yet in the same economy, under the same government, people are making their first million legitimately. I ask again, what is the true cost of remaining the same? I need you to sit down and think about it. As I said, nothing will change. And I ask, what area of your life needs movement? Is it your finances? Is it your health? Is it your relationship? Is it your marriage? Is it your skills? Is it your career? What areas of your life need changes, needs movement to get you to where you want to be, to get you to the place you're capable of reaching? I think with me, if a cheetah doesn't act, doesn't run fast. It just stays and it's just strolling. Guess what? That cheetah has the potential to be the fastest animal. Yes, because he's not using it. Guess what? He's going to be going, probably he'll be strolling with other animals that are not in his class. The same way, potential without any action changes nothing. It changes nothing. And that's one thing again you need to realize. Your competition is not your neighbor, it's you. It's you. You are the one that knows that you're capable of so much. So people can be applauding you and can be hailing you for the thing you do, but you yourself, you know that I can actually do better. The daily cost that nobody talks about, the true cost of remaining the same. I want you to know that the true cost of doing the same thing is usually far greater than the cost of growth. So I tell you, choose to move, choose to grow, choose to become. And until our next video, stay purposed.